Family, we've just seen Emmerson Mnangagwa having fired the police commissioner and today firing the boss, the CIO boss, Director General Isaac Moyo. Our question is Mnangagwa going to fire Valerio Sibanda too as he goes after service chiefs? There is something wrong that must have happened between Emmerson Mnangagwa and the service chiefs. For him to be coming after them one after the other in the manner that we are seeing, definitely there is something that is wrong. And whatever that is wrong, whatever that has happened, we are definitely going to get to know it very, very soon. We've heard of the threats Mnangagwa has given on how many people are many people that are going to be fired. And I'm sure we are yet to hear so many surprises that are coming from him of people that are going to be losing their jobs. So what happens with Valerio Sibanda? Is Valerio still in good books with Mnangagwa? Since we are seeing people like Isaac Moyo being fired, of course, there were rumors or sentiments that Isaac Moyo was also a relative of Mnangagwa. We don't know how far true that one is. It was just a talk within the streets. But is he really a relative? We don't know. But one that we almost like know that he is indeed a relative is none other than Valerio Sibanda. So what is he going to do about Valerio? Is Valerio also part and parcel of what Isaac and Matanga have been doing, which have caused them to be booted out? Were they meeting together? If they were having meetings that Mnangagwa decided, were they thinking along the same line, which could have caused Mnangagwa to kick out these other ones? We don't know. Or has he remained loyal? Or is he going to be, alone and then work with the new people that Mnangagwa is bringing in? We are yet to see. But the service chiefs Mnangagwa has targeted this time around is a sign that there is something that is definitely wrong. Something is wrong within the security sector. Mnangagwa is very jittery now about his safety. When you see him going after the people that protect him and firing the top guys, it's a sign that his security is highly compromised. It means Mnangagwa is trying to ring fence his very existence by making sure that he chooses people that don't have he doesn't have an element of doubt on concerning their loyalty. So which means the loyalty of Matanga as a police boss and Isaac Moyo as a CIO boss was now a bit doubtful to Mnangagwa. Whatever that they did, we are yet going to know about it. But the sign is already out there, and it's clear that Mnangagwa has lost favor or trust with these other security chiefs of his. But who is going to be next is going to be very interesting, because I can tell you that this is not the end of the firing line. There are many people that are lined up for firing, and we are yet to hear one after the other. And this very January, we're going to be hearing almost on a daily basis somebody biting the dust. But that, like what we have said, is Mnangagwa is creating more enemies for himself. More and more people are going to be also wanting to see him go down, because most of the people that he fires are also not going to be just going out happily. See what Matanga has done when he tried to come back to work. It means Matanga was still interested in his work, but all of a sudden he's kicked out. And that on its own brings quite a lot of problems for Emmerson Mnangagwa. Where we are going, we are really going to be seeing quite a lot of dangers happening there, right within the ZANU-PF itself, as well as the security forces. Well, the security forces are indicating already that the shaking means that it will not only end with the top guys. You would find that Mnangagwa will also go for any of those that were with these fired bosses, because the bosses will also have their own blue-eyed guys within their organization. That one is definitely correct. And Mnangagwa would also want to go after those ones to make sure that he clears the way and he knows that he is now totally safe. And that is quite a lot of war that he is creating within ZANU-PF, as well as the security sector itself. Because those that will remain are also going to be not very trustworthy of Mnangagwa if they see the easy firing of their own bosses, and the replacement so quickly, and people that are replacing them are indicating that they are more of relatives, like the police boss, the new police boss. We are hearing that is also a relative of Auxilia Mnangagwa, which is quite very disturbing when we look at the way that Mnangagwa and nepotism continue to take a great toll. And this is also creating a lot of division, because there are people that are also going to be monitoring this situation and saying, why then should it always be your own relatives and friends and everyone else just cast out, everyone else ignored? And those that feel that they've been sold a dummy, especially by this Second Republic, are guys that are going to maybe want to come after Mnangagwa. And it's very, very possible. So our fight is to pray for the nation of Zimbabwe. Where things are getting to, they need our prayers. We definitely need to have some people that stand in the gap for the nation of Zimbabwe. Pray for Zimbabwe, declare the word of God, and make sure that whatever that God plans for Zimbabwe must come to pass in this season. Nothing must continue to happen as according to the will of Mnangagwa and ZANU-PF. We must see the hand of God. We must see the plans of God are coming to pass, as well as the answers to our prayers. So Valerio Sibanda, remember, was just picked quickly when Mnangagwa was coming in 2017. And then all of a sudden, he came into the top office. And we thought that at some point in time, Mnangagwa wanted to bring him into ZANU-PF when he wanted him to join the Politburo. You still remember? And it was a big issue again, with resistance coming from inside and outside. And many people also beginning to indicate that Mnangagwa was making some unconstitutional moves. Whatever that he wanted to really achieve there still remains a mystery. But we are hearing, of course, the rumors still circulating that he might want to make this guy the vice president, maybe to replace Mohadi, who happens to be very, very sick. Mohadi is sick. No matter how much Mnangagwa wants to force Mohadi to get in the office and act as president, the man is not well. The man is sick. He might die on duty if Mnangagwa is not careful. He must allow that man to go and rest and listen to his body and take medication. Maybe he might have some extra days further. Otherwise, this is what is happening. Quite very sad. Let's watch what happens with Valerio Sibanda, whether he survives the chop or not. And of course, who else is going to face the chop? That is quite very interesting. Family, thank you so much for joining me on the show, and remain blessed till we meet again tomorrow. Remain blessed and shalom.